Hey everyone, David Burgess here again with Keller Realty. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel, as today we have a very different video for you as I pan around and show you my own home. I lived here for 6 years until we recently moved it back in July of 2024, and it's taken us 3 or 4 months to get this home sold, not because it was all sat on the market, but because we just moved out slowly, and we had the hurricanes come by as well, and then the house was on the market for around 18-19 days, and we had to bring it off the market for a couple of pauses as well. But I'm going to go through everything that we did to this home, why we bought it, everything that you really need to know about it. And yeah, I've never done a video on a home that I've owned before, but gosh, we really love this house. And not just this house, we actually love this street so much as well. This is South Riverview in the Tampa suburbs, but it's just such a lovely, quiet street. 3-car garages, deep driveways, and the neighbours here are absolutely wonderful. So it's very sad leaving this house today, but we certainly love our new area more. And yes, you know, I just wanted to go over everything that you need to know about this home, really. Why we bought it, why we're selling, the upgrades that we did, the things that we didn't and why we didn't do them, and yes, all of that good stuff. So stick around. So before I go on in, I just want to show you this landscaping here, because we did add some additional landscaping. These palm trees were here, but we did add this concrete border, which we really liked. And we added these stones, and we added these red sisters and this additional landscaping. And what you cannot see is that these have these lights here as well, that really pop. I mean, these weren't cheap at all, but these kind of like inset lights, they really make this stacked stone pop, and they all project onto the palm trees as well. So in the evenings, you know, this is all lit up, and we've had many homeowners in the neighborhood say to us, how did you get the lighting so amazing in this house? So yes, that was one of the things that we did that we have no regrets on whatsoever. And yes, we obviously kept the grass, the sod in really good shape. And this driveway was just heaven. Like, you could easily get 9 cars on this driveway. Not easy to find, but you know, there's many 3-car wide garages that just do not have you know, much depth, but this has a lot of depth, and this floor plan actually gives you a good sized backyard too. So I will go over that with you as well. So you've got a nice porch here, and a nice front door, and what brings your attention as you come in through our house was this big chandelier that we had done. Took about 3 guys and nearly a full day of them putting it up. But yes, we really love that chandelier, and we left it with the new homeowners. But as you come on in, we do have the dining room to the left. We didn't do too much here. I mean, if you can see, we did add these power blinds, which I'll show you throughout the home. We did these downstairs and in the master bedroom. But what you can see here is that we added those, and we added the crown molding after the fact as well. But the baseboard actually came with the diamond package that we opted for with MI Homes, and it's a 5¼ baseboard, which we really love. And yes, basically when you bought this home, this flooring that you can see was about as good as we could get. Okay, this was they call it the Smart Series with MI, and this is the Dali floor plan, and we couldn't customize a lot of this. Basically, we picked all of the structural options that we could, which meant we had quartz countertops, we had white cabinets, and we had this tile flooring. The only thing we could really do to it was add a brick lay pattern. The fireplace that isn't on at the moment, we added that on after the fact. But yes, what we did with the builder was mainly all the structural options that we could, and we added, so that included the 5¼ baseboard, the white cabinets, the quartz countertops. We added the backsplash in the kitchen afterwards, and we upgraded the appliances because we've got LG appliances No natural gas in here, which we're loving now that we have. But yes, we added the LG fridge, microwave and range, and yes, so you know, we've also got these power blinds here, and of course we've done these other light fixtures too. So we've made that our own. But as we first moved into this home, we had no option. It was basically package A, B, or C. So you know, you basically had A, B, or C, and then I think you had the gold, diamond, or platinum package was how it worked. And I think we went with the platinum, or we went with the top end one. I mean, this is like 6-7 years ago now, so it's hard to remember everything. But yes, the good thing that we did here with this home is we added all of the structural options that we could. And I'll just show you a couple more that really meant that we could sell this home for top dollar. The first one isn't this staircase here itself, it's the balustrades. It's like the actual railing itself. This was all carpet until recently. Our cats really ripped it up, so we added all of this after we moved out, but we did the treads and the risers, and we also did them here. Angles aren't the best, but yes, we did them up here. So we did all the structural options that we possibly could. And the other thing that we did well with this home was the 8 feet doors. All of the interior doors are 8 feet downstairs, but upstairs the ceilings aren't high enough to go to, you know, to go to 8 feet. But we did them all downstairs, and it does make it feel a lot bigger with the ceiling, you know, with the ceiling height, and it just makes the home look more grand. All of the bedrooms are upstairs, bar this one. This is a flex room, basically. This was my office, and we added obviously the ceiling fan, and we added plantation shutters upstairs, which you will see as well. Sorry guys, the light isn't on, I should have put this on. But yeah, you can see the 8 feet doors, and we added the same flooring here as we did upstairs, but I will show you upstairs in a second. And of course, this is the third bathroom here, which is a full walk-in shower, and which we very rarely use that shower, to be honest. And then you've got the same quartz countertops as you've got in the kitchen and throughout the home. Pool bath door here as well. So this was an awesome feature. And then I will now just show you what is, actually before I go outside, I just want to show you around here where the other 8 feet doors are. That leads you out to the garage, which I've just got my car in there at the moment and I'm cleaning up, so I won't show you out there. But then you've got a linen closet here, and then the laundry room. We did, we replaced the washer here as well for a Samsung. But the structural options that we could choose as well, sorry, as part of our design package, was that we could add these laundry cabinets as well. And structurally we added this laundry tub. But as you can see that the you know, the baseboard really makes every room pop. We did have the interior repainted before we sold, but we didn't do the exterior paint because that's 6 or 7 years old and we really didn't need to. But yes, this is basically the downstairs area. I forgot to put this light on here, but this is the kitchen nook, and these power blinds is the other addition that we did. That they look awesome, these power blinds. They're not cheap at all, but when they all come down together, they're all in sync. They all look, you know, they're all very much the same power blind, and yeah, it just makes it look all very cohesive, and we love that about this home. So let's go on out to the pool area. Now, this beautiful pool and view, and it really is a shame that it's so gloomy out here today, guys, because it's normally a beautiful view out here, and we get the west, it's kind of facing southwest, and we would get beautiful sunsets. But yes, what you see out here, none of this existed really. You know, of course, we had the covered patio. We added for that as a structural option, and we added the TV out here, the fans, and yes, you know, we extended this to go to the full length. That was definitely a no-brainer for us, and I cannot remember how much it was, but yes, we have no regrets in extending this whatsoever. It's not super deep, maybe 10 feet deep, but yes, of course the pool wasn't here, so we added the pool for $67,000 after we closed. And 67 is sounds very affordable now, but gosh, at the time I was like, wow, this is a lot of money and I don't think I can afford it. But luckily we did it, and we added the pool and spa. It's this kind of oasis freeform pool. And yes, we added these palm trees as well. All of this landscaping that you can see, we added this as well. None of this was here. It's amazing how those palm trees were so small when we added them, but they have really blossomed beautifully, and they're going to continue to grow. They're just beautiful. So yes, we left these ledge lounges for the buyers as well. And yes, you know, we could have taken them with us, but we just thought that they belonged here with these buyers, and we left them for them. And yeah, we left these deck boxes where we left, and just some pool supplies basically. But yes, no regrets with this lot that we chose. We very nearly went with one across the street, which was a bit more private, but no, this is beautiful views. And the one thing we don't overly love is that there is a trail behind us, so there are people that walk behind us. When we got under contract, they didn't bother us at all, but when we got Milo, the dog, he just chased after everybody. So anybody that came through here came walking behind or running or whatever in their golf carts or on their bikes, he would just go running off after them, barking at them, and yeah, it just became a bit annoying. So we've definitely got more of a private pond now, where the homes are in the distance again, but we don't have a trail, and we don't have those concerns. But yeah, overall, honestly, this home has just been an absolute godsend for us. It's the first home that I ever bought, ever. In the UK, I never owned a home. I was just young and stupid in my 20s, really, and just never really put any money aside. And then when I moved here at the age of 30, I was just so invested in real estate, and you know, houses were a lot more affordable. But it took me a few years to build up my credit, to build up a deposit, and honestly, guys, when we bought this home for $371,000, yes, I was nervous. I was very nervous about absolutely everything. You know, at the time, I only had to put down a $5,000 deposit, believe it or not. And even when we come to close 6 to 7 months later, I was like, am I going to be able to afford the repayments? Am I going to be able to afford the remaining deposit? But fortunately, things took off in the right direction. And yes, it was a wonderful home for us in 6 to 7 years. And we're going to end up selling it tomorrow for $705,000. So, you know, that's a really good return. We have put we've probably put well over 100,000 of upgrades into the home, probably more about 150,000, but overall, we're very happy with the return. And although we were going to rent this home out, we just felt like we'd done a little bit too much to it to justify renting it out for a minimal profit every month. And before I take you upstairs, I just want to show you a couple of things. So we did add this fireplace here. We actually bought this stacked stone, and we were going to add it to this wall here, but the job ended up being far bigger than we thought. They would have to have ripped out all of this drywall and replaced it with plywood, and we kind of had analysis paralysis on this wall. Obviously the home looked a lot better once it was decorated and we had things on the wall, but yes, we added this fireplace, and once the flame is on, it looks awesome. It really, really does, especially with the TV. It makes things look a lot more cozy in here, and we have no regrets in adding all of the crown molding. A few people have asked us about this door here. Of course, it's super slim. Again, you know, when you buy a home on the low end, there's certain things that you just cannot do, and we couldn't widen this. We could have done it after the fact, but it would have voided our structural warranty, and MI Homes do a 15-year structural warranty, so we just thought, yeah, we'll just leave it. But yes, it is very slim. We much prefer a 3 or 4 wide slider. So yeah, that is pretty much downstairs. I am now going to take you upstairs and just show you the bedrooms and one of the other reasons why we just really loved this home. Okay, so as you come upstairs, you've got the AC closet ahead of you, and then you've got the primary suite to the left. This was our bedroom. But before I go in here, I just want to show you this awesome bonus room. Just look how great this space was. You know, we had a great big couch up here. The kids could play on their PlayStation, or we could watch movies or whatever. And these plantation shutters, again, they weren't cheap, but they were just such a great upgrade, and they really made this pop up here. We've got this big tray ceiling, and yes, you know, we again, you know, all of the balustrading, all of this staircase in here, it just made it look so nice and elegant up here, especially with the chandelier. So we love this space. It was absolutely awesome. So this home is a 4-bedroom plus a bonus room plus a den slash study. This was the guest bedroom. So again, you can see the plantation shutters. We did the fan, and it just has a you know, just a normal closet. But again, you can see that the doors are a little bit lower here, but you know, we didn't have the option to raise them. In our new house in the Bimini, you can have 8 feet doors on the 2nd story, and the 2nd story is higher. So as we come through to the primary suite, you can see that we've got the power blinds here. We didn't do much else in here like we did. Obviously, you can see the flooring is continuous throughout, up in the bedrooms and the bonus room, but we kept this, you know, we kept the crown molding, and we did the tray ceiling. Always do tray ceilings if you can, guys. Always. You know, these structural options make such a difference. And although at the time I was $21,000 over the budget that I really wanted to spend, as I always wanted to be under $350, I have no regrets of going to $371 when we bought this home. Double sink here again. We did the tub. That was an additional structural option. We did and then we did the walk-in shower. We didn't change this ceramic tile when we did the flooring up here. We just kept it as it is. Again, we did add the Listello, which made it a bit more decorative, but there weren't too many options. It was just A, B, or C really. And then you've got the WC, and you have the walk-in closet, which Carolyn and I shared. I had about 5% of it, and Carolyn had the rest. WC, and then I'll just show you the other bedrooms on the other side where the girls were. This was Aubrey's bedroom. And then we had the bathroom here. And we did the double sink and the walk-in. Again, we did you know, you can see the plantation shutters, and you can see there was a tub and a shower here. And then the final bedroom here as well. So again, it feels a bit dark in here today. It's sad. This is my final, this is my final day here. Really, really sad. Honestly, like the first home. In another life, I could have easily have stayed here in this house forever. Like I truly could. I could have had near enough a 0 mortgage with, you know, or a very, very low mortgage, kept my expenses down and stayed in this house for many more years. But to be honest, I just fell out of love with this area. Like I was just so ready for a new area, and we love our new area of Lakewood Ranch, Bradenton, Sarasota, Manatee County. There's just so much more going on. We've met so many more people. Although we love our neighbors here on this street, we'd love to have taken them with us. They were so good to us, and I don't think many of them will ever leave, to be honest. I just feel like we were ready for a new chapter. So yes, you know, the other thing I just wanted to quickly say was, with this house, we are the highest priced home that's ever sold in this neighborhood. So we listed it for $715, and we're selling for $705. Now, in a hot market, a really hot market, I think we could have easily got $750 plus for this home. If this house was in a different area, it would easily be worth over $1 million. It could easily go to like 1.2, 1.3 easily if it was in a better location. Or a more desirable location. But the house, before this house, the highest priced home that had ever sold was $626,000, and we're selling for about $80,000 more. So a lot of our neighbours were really intrigued, and some of them had like a running kind of pool to see how much we were going to sell for. And when we said 705, some of them were quite pleasantly surprised. But I had to meet the appraiser here, and I had to really justify the price. I had to show him all of the upgrades, and I had to show him some other comparable homes that weren't in our neighborhood, but they weren't far away. So that wasn't easy, but luckily we got the value over the line. But this is one of the reasons why we didn't put more money into this home, because it didn't justify, for me at least, you know, like going back to the feature wall there in the foyer, yes, I could have done some really nice feature wall there. We could have done more to our primary suite. There's a lot more that we could have done to the home. But you know, in my new neighborhood, people are just putting so much more money into their homes, and the ceiling can go so much higher than what I feel this home can, because not many people are doing the same types of upgrades. So that is really our house. You know, I just wanted to show you our house, and you know, why we sold, why we did the things we did, and yeah, just sad times, to be honest. Like I said, in another world, I would have stayed here forever and ever. Love this house. And honestly, 2018 feels like a lifetime ago. So much has changed since then. You know, we got under contract in 2017, right at the end, and everything just feels like so much has happened since COVID, the economy, just like it feels so long ago, but so much has happened in that time. But this home has been so good to us, and you know, no regrets in buying the home whatsoever, but no regrets in selling either. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you've got any questions below, if you're new to the channel, yes, I am a realtor, and although the thumbnail just says selling our own home, maybe you're looking at like a for sale by owner kind of video, but yes, we're a realtor. Obviously we have tons of experience of doing this kind of thing. But yeah, you know, you're not going to see any more videos from me here. I did many sat out here with this as my background. We've got a new pool that's being built at the moment, and then once that new pool is ready, I will have a new view for you, a bigger pool, and even a little bar out there that I'll show you too. But yes, as for Leland Groves Drive, this is our you know, my final video from here, and yeah, I hope you found it informative. And like I said, any questions, please leave them below. Thanks again.